And here we are. Let us continue.
I need to get something off my chest.
Go for it.
I can't stand vampire movies.
Why not?
Why do you think? They take vicious killers and present them as tragic and misunderstood.
I know someone like that.
Who?
I would say look in a mirror, but I do not know what you would see.
Oh no. Only one way I'd be a movie vampire.
Oh?
If I was there to kill all the other vampires.
I would watch that.
They could call it Stakeout.
Why not just Blade?
Yeah, I could take it or leave it. I had a decent time.
Okay, I think that's cool how we could build relationships with everyone else. And it does it little by little, though. I'm seeing this, eh? Take notice. Take notice. Interesting. Ah, I remember something like this. What do I press? Yes. R2.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet. But I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah. I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered, together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up, she didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again. But not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
Even to you?
Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry.
Why, let us see them. What shall we read?
I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments? Why do I feel like you are going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
What is she gonna have us conjure up is the question. This is more than just an ordinary spell.
Oh yeah, I don't know the reward I got. Arcane, every piece of level, right? I don't know what I did. Don't forget, we have to collect everything. Everything. I was gonna try to use that, but I guess not. Let's sprint there, Charlie. You lead me to a dead end, I see. It's not a dead end. Yes. Blessings of the goddess. When will I get these, is the question. Maybe I gotta open it. She does not see it happening. Let's try again. The goddess must be busy. I just want to try. But I do see this. Noble Archtor guides my hand. Whispering Wood. There are cracks in this wall. I feel like eventually we'll be able to interact with that crack or something. An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar. Interesting things we find. We shall see. I thought it'd be a good time to explore. Indeed. Huh.
Like most things on the grounds here, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
Are you going to make me say it?
Humor an old, dead woman.
Ugh. Hocus pocus.
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
And where are the elemental rods now?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here. Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
All in good time, dear. After what happened with Wanda, I'd rather you take things slowly. In fact, I don't want you overthinking this little project. There's no rush, and you don't have to help if you don't feel like it. But there is one more thing before I head back to the library.
An arcane key.
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby. Like so many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most. Make yourself that person.
That seems intentionally vague.
It's more fun that way, isn't it? I'll be in the library working on the translations if you need me, dear. Good luck.
Well, we got an arcane. Place item. Oh. Perhaps I should try this somewhere else. Take. Okay, so there's an origin. This does not work. Does it not show? My old magic still holds. There we are. Another key. Oh. The patterns do not match. What was I up to here? I see it now. What do I? Fire. Only one more to go. Okay, I think she's trying to reincarnate herself. I think. Well, I guess we'll search around. Why not? Let us try. And we shall see. It seems as though there's a lot to explore, which is great. This is a good sign. The gods are fickle. Perhaps a witch from the Salem Coven made this. Huh. I think I have to earn that sign, maybe, or something. Maybe not. Yes, those are obviously going to be able to open. Obviously. Maybe. The goddess disagrees. The goddess of order approves. That is something. Intriguing. Am I getting clothes here? Is that what I see? Ah. It is, I think. Interesting. Very interesting. You know what, I might add that. Why not? It's obviously a big change, but oh, look at that. Huh. Ah, I see now. Hellbred. Wow. This is interesting. The grave of Jeremiah Kane, another host of the Spirit of Vengeance. I wonder if he was as conflicted as Robbie is about being a Ghost Rider. Oster smiles upon me. Fascinating. Curious. Interesting. I was always drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it. Ah, I see. This rubble looks loose. What is this? this innocent? Maybe before I started my training. Ah, I see. Purple light. Huh. Very interesting. She believes in our purpose. My old fort. Caretaker was furious when she found I never got the chance to truly know my mother. Only the monster she became. Okay, what is this symbol? And why does it keep showing me? The standing stones. There's powerful magic at work here. I need to find the next moon seal. The Great Seer, known as Endra Moore, is buried here. Much like Nico, her powers came dangerously close to crossing the line. But she was among the most loyal of the Midnight Suns. That is something. There's obviously a lot to explore. And I don't even know where to end or begin, but I think we will pick it up another time. I really want to find that last piece, but yes, it is somewhere. And this is a big cinema. Look at how big they should have just opened up. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Yes, I will find it.
Okay, so apparently you're able to open this door by using your words of power. How the hell was I supposed to know that? Didn't have the
Noble
sign.
Ashtur guides my hand.
But thank you. Yes, I had to look that up. Yeah, for sure. Ah,
An elemental
found you.
rod. I should take this back to the altar.
yes.
There. Finished.
The moon seals are ancient talismans of the old gods. And in your case, they are the keys to unlocking an even greater gift.
Is that why Wanda was here? In pursuit of this gift?
Just as we started with you as a child, I allowed Wanda to experiment here, with the hope of focusing her powers through training in basic elemental magic.
But that is not what happened.
Wanda's connection to the old gods, to Chthon, was not the same as yours. She isn't descended from the blood, and the trials weren't meant for her.
But you knew this before she started?
I did. And you should understand that I regret not putting a stop to her efforts sooner.
Then what really happened here?
When Wanda tried to use this moon seal to access the next trial, the Bloodgate didn't open. but the seal's power did have an effect. She had visions, both terrible and somehow alluring at the same time. What started as idle curiosity became a compulsion for her.
And now I am on the same path. So where is the next Bloodgate?
Beyond the Standing Stones, if memory serves. I doubt you'll have any trouble finding it. We may have woken you up to save the world, but just think where the Abbey would be without your efforts, Hunter. The magical energies flowing through the grounds are converging on the altar, drawn to it like moths to a flame.
As a child, it never occurred to me how important this altar was to you.
Where would a fabled witch be without her various accoutrements? Just as your swords are an extension of your power, so too are my altar, the cauldron, and the library.
And now that the altar has been restored,
It's time we start using them to our advantage. Come by the library tomorrow night, and we'll conjure something together. Oh, and thank you again for the help, dear.
No problem. Don't mention it. I think I know the other outfits.
The second Bloodgate. I should warn you, Hunter. You may find the trial ahead more difficult than I originally let on. The gods will push you harder, and you might very well fail.
and if I do?
You dust yourself off and you get back in there. Or you train, rethink your approach, and come back later, when you feel ready.
And what if I am hurt? Or worse still, what if something happened to Charlie?
Neither of you will be harmed, dear. That's not what this is about. The Elder Gods want to see what you're made of, but they're not out to get you. Well, except Chthon, but you already knew that.
Then I should make an attempt while I am here.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Just enjoy yourself. You're the only one getting an opportunity like this.
I will do my best.
Oh, and Hunter? I should mention, you'll only be able to make one attempt at the trials per night. Even the old gods grow weary of their children eventually. Good luck. When many of the Elder Gods were corrupted and became what we would call demons, the god Atum, born from Gaia herself, was set upon our world to slay these monsters. In that sense, the two of you have had a shared purpose. Fight well, Hunter, and he may just honor you with his blessing.
Yeah, that thing was hard to shut. So we're gonna leave this off right here, and we'll figure that out along the way, for sure.